we were about to die in Count Dracula's, I mean, Strahd's place. We're working our way towards it.
Was I awake for the Banshee?
I believe you passed out at one point because I'm pretty sure the GM
Oh, I recognize the hallway here.
did the bolts for the last part.
We appear to already be in combat.
Well, we just ended it.
I think we're going to need some cure wounds up in this mug. Does what's her dizzle over there need stabilized?
Well, I can help out with the healings. Who's really feeling it right now?
That NPC appears to be lying on the ground, trying not to die. Apparently successfully, but
I mean, if she's able to prevent herself from dying, then she's just fine. Oh, don't exaggerate. I mean, if she's breathing, she's fine. Now let me see if I can actually find one of my healing spells here.
I got some health pots, but it seems like we should save those for combat.
Yeah. And my spells are not as important as taking a walk on the wild side, so to speak. For real?
That's probably what we should do.
Yeah, but I mean, she may not have a lot of hit dice to blow. Does she need like a little push for some stabilization here, or would a short rest heal her up fairly well? Okay. Well, in that case, let me see if I can't help her out a little bit with that. Yeah, because that's exactly what we should be doing. Well, Cole is ready to try this one. I believe I believe his name is pronounced Ivan Wanna be pronounced correctly. It's one of those old Romanian names. Da. Hmm. Disappointing. Beautiful artistry.
What do I see down here? I pinged it. It's about 7 o'clock, 6:30 from my location. Okay, I'm right here. Okay, right there. It's okay.
That is indeed Kaida.
I need to clean my glasses.
Don't seem to have found much within that crypt. Here to open another?
Well, if that one's got nothing, I guess we go to the one right across from it.
Alright, you find that one labeled Stefan Grigorovich, first counselor to King Berov von Zarevich.
Yeah, check it out, Kaida. His name's Stefan.
You open it up, you see a skeleton draped in rags lying atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. Most of the bones appear dusty and neglected, but the skull is well polished.
Ooh. That's going to be a problem. I think before we go any further, yes, I attacked myself. Or perhaps I just cast Liquid Sentinel.
Okay.
And yeah. I'll just keep that up and running. I suppose we should go check out this knob that's been polished. Hey, oh, hi! Jeez, you're right behind me. Don't do that. Paladin, you want to take a swing at that skull in there? The one that's highly polished?
Swing at it with a weapon?
Yeah, I would probably give it your very best shot because, yeah, I mean, 9 chances out of 10, I think it's going to swing back. So it'd probably be a good idea for you to be in the front on this.
Okay.
Seriously, quit creeping up on people. Ah. Yeah, and of course the paladin's probably like clank, 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 clank. Cole paid no attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of hard to sneak up on anyone unless you're trying to be sneaky.
Yeah. I have chainmail. That's not the most stealthiest thing.
No. Alright, so you step in front of Cole. What would you like to do, Alton?
Okay. I'll ready the sun sword, take in, and swing at the skull.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Take an attack roll. Okay. I don't have to have a target.
Is it listed in case you're
Let
Okay.
me get you a target. There's a target.
Okay.
Do I need to become part of the initiative to be able to move in sync?
No.
There. Range only 5. Okay, I'll have to step forward.
Yeah, you step within range, make that attack. You strike the skull. It goes bouncing about the crypt off all of the walls. Before landing back on the its resting spot there. And it shouts out at you, "Ow! That hurt!"
Cole is standing behind him going, kill it, kill it, kill it with fire, kill it.
Fire. I don't think I have fire.
So, Kaida will step in and say, "Oh, perhaps we might converse. You seem maybe not be as hostile as we thought."
I can answer your questions if you've got them.
We're casting about. What do you know of Strahd?
Oh, he's a great guy. Best in these lands.
Can I tell if he's saying that like cheerfully, like he doesn't mean it, or if he is a believer?
Give me an insight check.
I'll make an insight check also.
Yeah, why not? You both get the feeling that The skull probably believes that to be true. It is also probably a bit exaggerated.
We'd like to learn more about him. Is there anything in this crypt that you might suggest we investigate to do so?
Um, hmm. Let me see. Whatever you do, don't go into the crypt next one over. Instri sick of a Lou. He doesn't know anything. Um, but let's see. Who else is buried here? If you go around the corner and over a few, I hear the Master of the Hunt crypt has some interesting things in it. I don't know what is in there though, but I hear it's interesting.
Well, we very much appreciate your insights. I'll bow slightly as I back away out of this crypt. Then I'm gonna whisper to Cole and point across the way. Go talk to that guy.
Cole will nod and head in the direction indicated.
I believe it was this one is what he meant. Across the way.
The other direction actually is the one he was.
Okay. That's what I had a suspicion on.
Yeah, you head over to the.
I was actually thinking about like kind of giving Kieran the knowing nod and like we should probably go over to where he said not to talk to him.
You see this crypt is labeled Intri Sikvalu. He spurned wealth for the knowledge he could take to heaven.
That sounds like a reasonable guy.
You pop the crypt open. Inside you see another skeleton draped in rags lying atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. Most of the bones are dusty and neglected, but the skull is also well polished.
Oh, obviously this you shouldn't. Hey, Pally, don't don't attack him this time, Alton. Just seriously.
Even though it was your idea.
Right. Hey.
A visitor. Welcome. I haven't seen someone here in ages.
Well, thanks for making me welcome. It's a weird place around here, isn't it?
Certainly not what most people are used to.
Well, you know, I mean, when I make the joke that a crypt or a cemetery is a place where dead people live, usually don't mean to take it literally. But hey, you know, me and my friends are kind of in a quandary. I wonder if maybe you could help us.
I'll do what I can. What can I be of service for?
Well, first of all, I was kind of curious about the inscription that they have here on your crypt doorway. I wonder if you could explain that.
As a lifelong scholar, always interested in reading, learning, and studying whatever it is I could come across.
My man, see, I can relate to that. I have dedicated my life to studying nature and how each species that there is connected to it in one way, shape, form, or another.
How wonderful to see such a passionate scholar as myself in these places.
No, well, much appreciate it, and likewise. But you know the one thing that I find to be the most disturbing?
What is that?
It's the ones that try to circumvent nature. You know, the natural order, the cycle.
Indeed, something very unnatural about that.
Indeed, it is. And I kind of have a feeling that my friends and I are dealing with such things in the very near future. We've been invited to these grounds for dinner.
Delicious dinner, I hope.
I'm pretty sure we're the meal. The one who owns these lands, who oversees these lands, I think he may have found a way to cheat death.
Would not surprise me. He's always looking for power wherever it lie.
Well, the problem is that this is a very unnatural thing, and as I'm sure with your wisdom you would agree that such a thing is, well, it's a monstrosity. It's a freak against nature, and it should be dealt with so that the natural balance can be restored. These lands, from what my friends and I have seen for these past few weeks, these lands suffer.
Well, you're not alone in that feeling.
Is there any knowledge or wisdom that you can impart to us that would help?
Few things are truly immortal.
Indeed.
For everything, there is a way to kill it.
And a wise man such as yourself may know of a few ways, yes? Provided, of course, that you're able and willing to share.
What does he know? Uh, those that are difficult to kill often require being in a weakened state before you can deal the final blow.
That makes sense. Would you happen to know of such a theoretical way of weakening such an opponent, hypothetically?
I'm sure there are many ways it could be done, but the most straightforward is can be to fight him.
Huh. So, kind of like a bear?
Yeah, you could say that.
Strike it time and time again until it finally tires of the fight and it retreats to its lair, and then you know that it's almost done for at that point. You just have to brave the cave and go in and take it out.
Exactly.
Would the warden of this land happen to have his own personal cave?
He does have his own cave, a well-guarded cave.
Hmm. Would you be able to share the location with us?
It's but 80, 100 feet due south of here.
Much appreciated, my friend. You've done a great service for us. Is there anything that we could do for you?
Well, I am here forever, it seems. But I have my knowledge, and that is comforting for me.
True. But I would be happy to share a story or a tale, or uh, I believe one of us would be talented enough to perhaps give you a song or a performance of some sort. Kieran? We have a paladin with us who could give you blessings.
I am in no need of such thing. I am comfortable where I'm at. I am in no need of blessings.
Very well. Then know that your sharing of knowledge and wisdom may have once more helped to benefit the races of these lands.
So, if anybody cares, the performance skill check that I rolled
Yes, I was curious about that.
was for a childish skipping dance that I did in and among and around the party members until I got over into view of your conversation, and then kind of stopped, fascinated for a little bit.
Very nice.
Quite adorable and distracting, obviously.
Yep, that was the player's intention.
Sorry about that. My microphone was being persnickety. Well, I would say that if that was your intention, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And having noticed that, Cole just place a hand on your shoulder as he finishes up the conversation with this scholar and says, "Well, shall we go see somebody about a bear's den?"
He is down south.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, you said it's well guarded.
Oh yeah.
Do we want to check any of these other crypts before we go that direction?
You know,
I mean, there's a
I
lot of them to go through.
yeah, I'm kind of eager to go check out this den, but at the same time, I feel like it's not a bad idea for us to be thorough in such an environment.
That was kind of my thinking.
Um, it is really freaking big, though. Maybe since we know our destination, we should start off in the northern area and work our way down.
Yeah, that'd work.
It's entirely up to you.
Good old what's-her-face looks like she's still injured.
So is Kieran.
Yes.
Yeah, that's as healed as she could get herself.
Okay, well, let's see if I can't help those two out with a quick spell. One for her. And one for Kieran. Really, Dice?
Thank you.
It was enough.
Still, those were rookie numbers. Need to pump those numbers up. Wow, guys. This place is ridiculously huge.
Yes, yes it is.
And I'm guessing this one is just, it's got a broken door or something?
Yeah, the stone door to that crypt lies on the floor, its inscription obscured by fog. Crypt gapes open. A skull, some bones, and a few bits of rusted armor lie atop a marble slab, with a leering stone gargoyle squatting at each end.
Excuse me.
Looking at the gargoyles. What are you bozos leering at?
They they are stone. They make no motion or indication that they are acknowledging you.
Don't trust them. Alton, you should probably kill him.
There. Don't.
You sure?
Kaido walks in and taps on one. Does it appear to be stone?
You tap on the gargoyle. It seems like solid stone. Doesn't respond to you.
See? Just a carving. It's fine.
Fine. Cole glares at them, points at his eyes, points at them. Walks past whispering, I'm watching you. Hey, he's a little nervous. This area is creeping him out just a lot. Got a door here.
Yep. There is a inscription above this one. Or on this one. It says, "Herein lie the ones who walk the path of pain and torment."
Hey, check it out, Alton. It's your ex-girlfriend's.
You're free to open up the path if you wish to do so.
That should be a group decision. And we should all definitely be in the area when we decide whether or not to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, they sound friendly to me.
I mean, it sounds like pretty much anybody you've ever dated, but whatever.
Well, what would you like to do with it?
Let's further check out the catacombs, then come back to it. I don't want to start something that have something come up behind us.
All right. Let's start up here at the top left then.
Alright, next door down. You see it's labeled Artista Deslop, Court Ceiling Painter.
Did you say the court ceiling painter?
Yes.
Must have been one hell of a ceiling.
Must have been.
Well, let's give this a shot.
You open up. The domed ceiling of this crypt is painted with an image of imps holding bouquets of colorful flowers. A skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt, and a wooden box is tucked under one bony hand.
Wow. Okay. Definitely artiste level here. This painting's amazing.
Yeah.
Is there a polished skull on this one?
No.
So normal skull, just decrepit and all that.
Yep.
Hey Boney. Let me know if you object to me taking a look at this box here, alright?
You hear no objection?
Awesome. Thanks, bud. I will pull the box out from underneath of the bony hand and, if possible, pass it over to Kieran.
Okay. Kieran, you have a small wooden box being thrust at you. Would you like to do anything with said box?
Rodney, you may be muted.
Or maybe AFK?
AFK is also a possibility. I heard something.
It could be broken.
Ah, there you are.
That's better.
I swear I changed nothing. Okay. Alright.
Well, you have a box in hand that Cole has thrust at you. Would you like to open it?
Saying excitedly, do the cool thing. Come on.
Alright. So I gently turn it up towards whatever light source someone near me is carrying. Because, goodness, I hope someone is.
I think my sword can produce light.
You see this box has a very simple latch on it. It does not appear to have any kind of locking mechanism.
Is it rusted?
No, seems reasonably good condition, all things considered.
I can't even polish
I
it
think
up.
he just didn't
Okay.
want to open it.
Yes. So, squeak, flick, twist.
You pop it open. You see 7 wood-handled paintbrushes and 7 small gourds that contain some dried-up paint and pigments.
A lovely old-fashioned set.
Indeed.
Hey, it looks like maybe you need to pick up a new hobby now.
Maybe. Maybe. I
do you
was
think,
saving
Kata?
the sitting still hobbies for when I got old.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got a good ways of, until that happens, but, I mean, maybe there's something special about them.
You head over to the next crypt. This one's labeled Lady Isolde Yunk, purveyor of antiques and imports.
Knock, knock, hello.
You find the typical skeleton draped in rags lying atop a marble slab. Piled all around this one, however, covering the floor, are heaps of old basket, braziers, bundled tapestries, candlesticks, chairs, chests, cooking utensils, cressets, curtain rods, decanters, dishes, jugs, lamps, scroll cases, tankards, and tinder boxes. None of the junk looks valuable. An old chandelier hangs from the domed ceiling.
Looks like they buried her with her old inventory.
Buried in overstock. Goodness.
Indeed.
Might want to check the place out. I'll go rummaging through the junk and see if I find anything of use.
No, nothing stands out as being particularly valuable or interesting. Some of it looks like maybe you could sell it for a bit of money, but it'd be hard to make the case for it after all the effort to haul it out of here.
Yeah, hard pass. Off to the next one, I guess?
Um, as you're passing through, you look to the north there. And you see a portcullis blocking an archway. What looks like a coffin on the other side.
Holy kraken. You seeing what I'm seeing?
You did say south. The skeleton did say south, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this is something, special. Like the balance of good and evil.
I think maybe we shouldn't go in there yet.
You'd have to get the portcullis out of the way. It looks quite heavy.
I think maybe we can't go in there.
I mean, I kind of feel like we could get past the portcullis without any problem.
Perhaps. Might be able to.
I think we could. I've got a guidance spell to bet on it. Yep, Doors over on this side.
I have a pretty good strength, except I'd prefer to have like something to prop it open.
Let's see. Cole, you go around to the next crypt there. This one's labeled Prince Ariel du Plumet.
Okay. Rest of the party gonna join me?
We're over
Where-
here staring up to the north briefly. You hear the cooing oohs as you walk by.
I mean, I could heat the metal, and then you guys could, bend it with a pry bar.
I mean, I'd just misty step through there.
Well, I mean, sure, if you want to be fancy about it and not be able to get back out.
I mean, misty step back out.
Well, if you want to be fancy about it and not take anything else with you.
You can take what he's carrying.
Oh, wait, yeah, you got a backpack. Never mind.
You pop open this crypt. The apparition of a large, rotund man forms within the dark crypt, its eyes wild with insanity. Large artificial wings unfold from its back.
Do you have a title on the crypt?
Yes, it was Ariel du Plumet.
No cryptive. Like, like the artisan thing or something like that.
No.
I think we should just name this one Bubba.
Let's see. Hold on. Something interesting actually happens with this one. It's initiative time.
Hey, Bubba. Oh, shit.
Alright. There's the last one. Cole's going to make and fail a charisma saving throw.
I would have never seen that coming.
Cole, you are now possessed. Okay.
That's not going to end well.
Kieran?
Okay. You're probably going to suck. Okay. Well, I thought that would attack them. Oh, no, I lost my target. Why do I constantly lose my target?
The ghost is possessing Cole right now, so you have to...
You got to shoot me.
Yeah.
Really?
Preferably non-lethally.
Or do something else if you would like, but... Yeah, that ghost is inside of Cole at the moment.
Uh-huh. Okay. Are there non-lethal damage rules, or do you just whack at people and then heal them up?
Yeah, you can do non-lethal melee damage. It's
It's
basically
basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's a normal attack, except if they drop to 0 hit points, they just go unconscious rather than making death saves.
That automatically include my sneak attack, or
No, it would not automatically include it. You have to roll that separately.
I feel like my concentration would be dropped
Yeah, you
as soon
shouldn't.
as I'm possessed.
Yeah, you shouldn't be concentrating on anything at this point.
It's just because I have Liquid Sentinel up.
Yeah. Alright. Cole has been badly injured by Kieran's sword. Kaida.
Hmm. The thing did not come out of him, yes?
It has not.
Just a moment while I examine my spell book here. I did not intend to move there. Just trying to scroll. Well, there's just not much in there. I don't know very many spells. I was trying to see if I could maybe do anything warlocky about this.
I'm not seeing much in your list that will help immediately. Other than if you want to try and attack him and hope it doesn't kill him.
Well, if I use a weapon, I can declare it to be non-lethal, yes?
Yeah, that is always an option.
What? What? How is that possible?
Where are these rolls when we're needed the most?
I know, right?
Although one would argue this is when it's needed the most.
And it didn't even roll the maximum damage.
No. Alton.
Okay. The Sun Swords wouldn't really be a non-lethal, would it?
Um,
It's radiant. It's more
Uh,
energy than anything else, if I understand correctly.
let me look up the rules for non-lethal attacks.
Okay.
Paladin might be able to turn dead or something?
I took a specialization. Didn't have turn undead. My bad.
I think it can work with any melee attack. At least that's how I'm going to
Okay.
rule it for now. So yeah, you could use the Sun Sword. That would be
Okay.
perfectly fine. You would have advantage on that if you wanted it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because you got Kaido over there.
I wasn't even thinking along those lines. I should have. Didn't help.
Well, that did help.
Okay. And I think I get a second attack. Let me see. Let me check my features.
That sounds right.
Oh.
Yeah, you've got an extra attack there. Make one more with advantage if you want to. Cole is knocked unconscious. Ghost spits out a Cole. Cole, you lie there unconscious.
I bleed mildly.
Hmm. I suspect we should do something about that.
That didn't work. Yeah, it's fun to do. Whoops, I need... Let's try that again. Get saving throws from everyone that needs them.
Oh. Okay. It automatically rolls for saving the throws.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's see. Needed a 13. Kieran and Alton, you succeed. Kaida, you have failed. You are frightened. And Esmeralda is frightened.
Okay, I got Aura of Protection. It's a special feature. Starting at
They're
6th
not
level,
within.
10 foot. You must make a saving throw with the creature that's fine. Would that apply?
Can you put it in the chat window?
Yeah. How do I do that?
You should just be able to click on it.
Info.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone gets a bonus equal to your charisma modifier, which is 2.
I think I still don't pass.
No. Not enough for Esmeralda either. And Kaida, this is extra fun for you. You because you failed by more than 5, you're now an old man. You have aged 40 years.
Right.
Dang.
Kieran.
Okay. Milton, you got a heal for Bull.
What was that?
You have a heal for Cole.
See. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could do a heal.
Okay. I'll continue to attack then.
Alright. Kaida, did you mean to roll that?
Well, that's what I was trying to attack it with, yes.
Okay. It wasn't your turn quite yet, but we can leave that for your turn.
Oh, I thought it said it was my turn because I'm after the ghost. No,
Oh, that's Kieran. The names are too similar.
no. It dinged at me
Yes.
and I thought it was my turn.
No worries, all good. We'll just hold that for your turn here in a moment. Kieran. What attack would you like to make?
That was a hit?
That was a hit.
Because she's threatened by other people and I'm within 5 feet of them, may I sneak attack?
Of course.
Or was she an undead and immune to that?
No, it works.
Okay.
Cole continues to remain unconscious. He probably could use some healing.
Yeah, probably. Although I should recover those hit points if I just rest like for a while, right? Since they're non-lethal.
No, I don't believe they come back.
Like, we
Okay.
can just intentionally not kill you.
Yeah.
But you still got hurt.
Hmm.
Okay,
Damage is
I'll
damage.
cure wounds.
Just because we were being careful about it.
Come on.
Well, I can also just short rest after I'm conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but then we have to take an hour down here.
Yeah, I feel like one of these crypts would be perfectly safe. And we're planning on spending a few hours down here one way or the other, I think.
Well, what do you think? Do I heal him or?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
if you don't heal him, you're gonna have to wait an extra 4 hours for him to wake up before
Yeah,
he can
one way or
even.
the other, I need healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether that's, a healing potion shoved down my throat or what have you.
Okay. I just got your wounds. Not much, but some.
That's good enough. Yeah, my suggestion would be that we hang out in the crypt and take a short rest.
Oh, all right. You all shuffle inside. It's a little bit creepy in there. You close the door and get comfortable for a short rest.
I didn't tell the ghost story.
Cole is now feeling much better after needing to burn all of his hit dice.
Oh, I'm feeling peachy.
You guys rest up for an hour, catch your breaths, and you're ready to proceed once again. Alright. Don't need that combat anymore. Alright, which way would you like to go now?
Oh, we're gonna check out this one.
Certainly.
Yeah, Cole's not opening the door this time.
This one reads, Artank Svilovich, friend and member of the Barovian Wine Distillers Guild.
Okay. I'll open the door. Sword in one hand, doorknob another.
Oh, they're like less doors and more stone slabs, so you gotta kind of
Oh,
put your weight into it to move them.
okay.
But you open it up. Inside, you find you're greeted with the faint smell of wine. You find a skeleton draped in rags, and heaped around it, covering the entire floor, are thousands of empty wine bottles.
Hmm.
Oh, son of a...
1,000?
Thousands.
So they like spilling out at us.
Yeah, a bit.
I can't move.
There. For now. Oh, no, that's right. I paused it because, Kieran, as
Yeah.
you, step forward into that alcove, I need you to, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex save to not be buried by wine bottles.
No, he's walking the other direction as Alton opened that door up. Okay. Very good. You manage to, just in the nick of time, you hear the click of a plate below you, and you are able to step back and out of the way from several darts that come flying out of the walls and across the alcove.
Oh, whoops. That's literally what he says. Oh, whoops.
Alright, let's unpause. Alright, so you have triggered that. What would you like to do?
Well, it looks like these end caps seem to be the more dangerous and creepy of the group. Why don't we do the center ones first, and then finish up with the ones in the outer areas?
Is this a door by Karen?
Yeah, it's another one of the crypt doors.
Okay.
Was I
I mean, we've
muted
already
there?
triggered this.
No, we
one.
heard you.
Why
Okay.
not?
You look on the door there, Kieran, ahead of you. You do see it's labeled Saint Markovia, dead for all time.
Didn't we attend his church?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what's in there. Should I check for traps or anything?
It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, there haven't been traps in any of the
Excuse
other.
me. Sorry.
None of the other ones had traps.
Nope, it's perfectly clear.
Don't see any traps other than the one that you've already triggered.
Okay, let's step up to it.
Alright. Let me step forward and move the doorway out of the way. This crypt smells of roses. The remains atop the marble slab have disintegrated except for a thigh bone. Single thigh bone.
Interesting. That's different. Is there anything else laying about?
Nope, the room is completely bare and empty otherwise.
By the saint.
Maybe it's
Okay.
a sacred relic.
Could be. I have no ability to determine whether it is or not. I'm going to take it with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll knowledge religion. See if I can recall anything about this.
Um,
You
well,
know,
as you're picking it up, Kieran, a ghostly form appears above the dust, so faint you can barely discern more than part of the face. From that apparition comes the faintest of whispers. The vampire must be destroyed. Use me as your weapon. And with that, it fades away.
I don't like what I'm hearing here.
Thank you, Holy One.
Yeah, I mean, thigh bone, that would be equivalent to a pretty
well,
solid, hefty club.
I have thrown it in your inventory.
Mhm.
Alright, so let's see. Heading down to the next one. This one is labeled Tasha Petrovna, Healer of Kings, Light into the West, Servant, Companion.
Servant of whom?
I don't think you'd be.
Oh, would somebody like to open the door?
I'll open this one.
Okay. Inside, you see a skeleton wearing tattered priestly vestments, lying atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. The domed ceiling overhead is painted with a glorious sun mural.
No shiny
Okay.
skull, I presume.
totally awesome. But I'm sorry, I must step away. I will be back when I can.
No worries.
Doesn't seem to be anything in there.
Just the vestments that are around the skeleton.
Are they intact or tattered?
They are mostly tattered, but there is a sun-shaped holy symbol draped around the neck that seems to be intact.
Hmm. I'll take a look at that.
It seems to be a holy symbol for the Morning Lord.
This could be something useful against Strahd, I think.
Would you like to take it with you?
Yes.
Okay. You pick it up. As you do so, you hear... No, not this time, fortunately. But you do hear a ghostly female voice whispering to you. There is a grave to the west, with roses that never die, and a place built by healers, in a village called Kresk. When all turns to darkness, touch this holy symbol to the grave to summon the light and find a treasure long lost.
That sounds useful, and I will probably not remember that.
We throw that in notes.
Yeah, probably. Let's check it out. Alright, credit. It is in your inventory, should you ever have a chance to do something with it.
I'll move over here. You tried the door?
Yeah, you see this one's labeled Sir Leonid Krushkin. Bigger than life, he loved his jewelry.
Someone cover me and I'll open the door.
Oh, okay.
Either just gives a whole thumbs up.
I mean, you're the tank.
Yeah.
You open it up. An oversized skeleton draped in jewelry and rags lies atop an elongated marble slab. Leaning against the slab is a blood-stained maul strung with cobwebs.
Nice.
Oh.
You
If
should
I had detect
probably,
magic, I would totally be casting it.
well, if that's a request, it can be done.
What was that?
You requested detect magic.
Oh.
Magic is now glittering anywhere around us.
Nothing in the crypt that you just opened detects as magical. The thigh bone that Kieran picked up you are detecting as magical, as is the faint traces on the amulet that Ida just picked up.
Awesome. Anything else pop up in the 30-foot radius?
Um, Let me see what's in range.
Unless these walls are like over a foot thick.
I mean, they are pretty thick stones. They probably would be blocking it. Yeah, I don't think you're picking up.
Okay. Well, it's active for the next 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
let's keep sweeping.
No.
You head over to the next crypt. This one is labeled Piddlevik, Fool of Dorfnia.
Oh, everybody loves a good fool.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for Kaida to come over here.
Yeah, just assume I'm following.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll open the door.
Inside, you see a small skeleton wearing the remains of a fool's costume, lying atop a stumpy marble slab. Otherwise empty room.
I'll take a quick look. Uh,
Doesn't seem to be much interesting inside here. Just
okay.
the skeleton and corpse.
I'll try then. Oh, I need to go up and over.
The next crypt is labeled Duchess Dorfnia Glisnia.
Try the door.
You find a skeleton draped in rags, as typical, but hanging on the back wall is a handsome quilt that depicts a royal feast.
Still in good shape.
Yeah, Cole, you're detecting some very faint magic off of this thing.
Copy that. I will share it with the others.
Okay. I'll go in the room and I'll do some investigation with the well, not too high.
Well preserved, but seems rather cheaply made.
Hmm. What's it? It depicts a feast.
Yes.
Is it similar to the one we had?
I mean, it's the same sort of idea. It's not exactly what you had, or even
Okay.
that room, but similar sort of idea.
Okay. Oh, you want me to take this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Anything that's of magic would be of use.
Okay.
We've already been here.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to try down here?
Yeah, we might as well just keep on sweeping unless we want to, like, try the pain and torment hall, which, you know,
Who
welcome to
doesn't?
do.
Who doesn't want to try that?
Format.
Alright. You head over and look at this one over here. This one's labeled King Katsuki, ruler, inventor, and self-proclaimed time traveler.
Okay. I'll open it up.
A skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab. Lying amid the bones is a stoppered drinking horn, a fat pouch, and a weird-looking scepter made from metal and wood. Above the bones, hanging from the dome ceiling by wires, is a wooden flying contraption that looks like a set of folding dragon wings fitted with leather straps, metal buckles, and taut leather wing flats.
Hmm. Let's look at the pouch and scepter.
Okay. Um, the pouch contains 20 silver marbles inside of it. The scepter, a bit of an odd thing. It's a long metal tube attached by some metal bands to a wooden staff.
Hmm.
There's some other metal bits sticking out of one end of it as well.
You think you really traveled in time?
I'm not detecting any magic from any of this stuff, right?
No.
I'll take
Doubtful.
doubtful. I'll take 20 ball bearings, silver ball bearings.
Okay.
Everybody can use ball bearings.
Alright, so you head over to the next one. This one's labeled Stabal Indabak. A truer friend no ruler ever had. Here lies his family in honor.
I'll open the door.
You see a 10-foot square shaft plunges into darkness. The sound of slowly dripping water echoes up the shaft.
Wow.
Those of you who have dark vision can see that the shaft descends about 40 feet before it reaches the floor of this shaft.
Hmm.
Stones seem to protrude from the walls at regular intervals.
It's the shaft, some handhold maybe. Are they handholds? Or could be used as handholds?
Looks like they could be.
Okay. What's in the bottom of the shaft? Can you see? Can I see? We have work.
It seems to open up to a tunnel leading further in, but you're unable to see past that.
Okay. I don't think I want to explore it any further. We did this one, right?
No,
Nope.
you have not.
Okay.
You take a look at this one. It says Kazan. His word was power.
I'll try it.
Alright, here you see a skeleton draped in rags, lying atop a marble slab. The skull has black opals set into its eye sockets, and shards of amber where its teeth should be.
Hey, Cole, could you come closer and see if it's magical?
Yeah, guys, just based on experience, I do not recommend taking gemstones out of the skull's eye socket.
I'm assuming that the skull is radiating ridiculously high amounts of magic.
Nope. He has slight background magical feeling from the room itself, but nothing off of the skull.
Interesting. So I'll relay that, saying that the room itself is detecting as possibly minorly magical, but the skull itself is not. However, it's been my experience that when people have decorative gemstones in skulls, they're usually the type of skulls that float up in the air and then try to kill you.
Yeah. I'll close the door.
And next.
The next one is labeled Elsa Falona von Twitterberg. She had many followers.
Open the door.
You see a skeleton draped in rags lying atop a marble slab. 9 shallow alcoves are carved into the surrounding walls. The back wall of each alcove is painted with a full body image of a handsome man. Some of the men wear fine clothes, others wear armor. At the feet of each painting, a skull rests atop a pile of bones.
Is there anything visible other than what you described? I mean, like any weapons or armor?
Nope, nothing of the sort.
Nothing magical in there?
Nope.
Well, then I reckon we go to the next thing unless you guys want to hit the end caps.
Most of the real good stuff has been in the end caps, I think.
Pretty much, but I know we don't feel like doing the, pain and suffering hallway yet. So there's a lovely alcove over here, and one on the opposite side.
Yeah, the last lovely alcove had a trap. Oh. I'll be careful. Is now.
You step
Okay.
forward, and you see the label on this one. Sir Cedric Spinvitovich. Confused though he was, he built the greatest naval force ever assembled in a landlocked country.
I'll open the door.
Inside, you see an 11-foot long funeral barge dominating this crypt, wedged diagonally into the available space. Lying in the boat is a skeleton draped in rags with hundreds of gold coins piled around it.
Nothing magical?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, do we take the money?
You can if you want to.
I'm good either way. I am literally being a magical beacon right now. Unless something tries to attack.
I take the money.
There you go.
You go to pick up the coins. You notice something's not quite right as you do so. They're not made of gold. They're made of clay and painted gold. They're essentially worthless.
I'll put it back.
Nice.
You step over to this crypt here. You see the label on it. King Troisky, the three-faced king.
Well, 3 faces isn't quite as good as 3 boobs, but it's still kind of interesting.
Okay. I'll check the door.
Okay, inside, you see there are... let's see. Where is it? There are no bones atop the marble slab in this crypt, only a steel helm with a visor shaped like an angry face.
Visor. Okay, I'll pick up the visor and look at it.
Okay. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, Alton.
Okay. Constitution. I'm poisoned. Normal. 5.
Ooh. When you picked up that helmet, you released the weight off of a pressure plate and have released some poisonous gas into the room. Let's see how much damage you take.
Ow.
27.
Okay. I step out of the room. It's half my damage.
Now, the rest of you see Cole come stumbling out of the room through a cloud of poisonous gas. Not feeling too great.
Wait, I'm stumbling out?
No.
No, Alton.
Oh,
I may have
okay.
misspoke.
That's okay.
But you have this three-faced helm in your hand still. It does not detect as
Nice.
magical,
It
but
does,
it does not. But it is an interesting construction.
but it looks wicked as shit. So
Exactly.
you should totally wear it. Just saying.
Yeah.
Might improve the personality. Hey, there's a chick in this one. Yeah, just a little joke. Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
already knew that. Moving on.
Let's see which one. There it is. This one's labeled Artemis. Thou standest amidst the monument to his life.
Hmm. I'm down to 25 hit points. I'm a tanking, but that's like half my hit points. Do you want to heal me up now before I take any more?
I'm sure you'll be fine. Or
I
maybe not. I
mean,
don't know. Hard to say.
damn, suck it up. Now hold on for a sec.
Or would that ruin concentration on the detect magic?
No, it's not another concentration spell to heal. It'll be fine. Need another boost?
Your call. I'm 39 out of 52.
Yeah, you're still injured. Here you go. Second boo boo kissed.
Better roll.
Hell of a roll.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, I'll try the door.
Okay. Inside, you see a skeleton draped in rags lying atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. Nothing else of interest in the room.
Okay. This door?
It is labeled Sasha Ivliskova, wife.
Huh. I have weapons drawn on this one. Then open the door.
Okay. You pop it open. Webs, thick and pale as linen, cover a shapely female form lying atop a marble slab in the center of this dusty, web-filled crypt. You hear a voice issue from the darkness. My love, have you come to set me free? As she
Yes.
rises, the shroud of webs clings to her in a ghastly fashion.
You should always answer yes.
Yeah, I'll give you some freedom.
You are not Strahd. And she moves to attack you.
I should have ready the second attack.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeehaw!
Let's see. I'll get Kieran. Cole, you're up first.
Okay, let's see here. I think my usefulness in this situation might actually be going into wild shape. Or no, I think actually wild conjuration might be my thing.
You're going to find a familiar.
Oh, that is basically a find familiar thing.
Yeah, that allows you. You can expend the use of your wild shape
Oh.
to cast the find familiar spell without components.
Yeah, that would take us a little while, wouldn't it?
It's still only an action, but that might not be the action you're intending to take.
Yeah, because I have a feeling it would still take a while for something to show up.
It should happen within that action. It's magical sorts. You summon a spirit, it basically just shows up.
Yeah. I think actually that would be useful, especially if I can summon it in the room with her. It might be a useful distraction to be able to get Alton some advantage.
Okay. Throw a spirit out there for you and put it where you want.
I cannot move it, but if you just slap it right over there, that'd be fine.
Okay.
That way, when she moves in, it will give him advantage.
Alright. Kieran is going to come this far and ready a weapon attack. It seems your familiar did not last very long.
Well, that sucks.
It's going to come out and try to bite Alton. Which it does do. You've taken some damage. And Kieran is going to make his held attack.
Did you get sneak? Oh yeah, you roll
Yeah, I
it.
don't see why not. All right. Alton, it is your turn.
Okay. What I'm going to do is use the sun sword, and if I hit, I'm going to use the smite on the thing.
Okay.
I got advantage. She's Kieran's there.
Yep.
Not with that roll, probably not.
Nope.
Second roll. And how do I do the smite?
You should just need to click on it to roll it.
Okay. Divine smite.
Yeah. Dice are not with you on that one, but a couple extra points of damage never hurts.
That's my 2 attacks.
Esmeralda's going to run up. One hit and one miss. Kaida, it is your turn.
Let's see.
One solid hit. Get a second beam with that.
Oh, yeah. I forget about that.
Seems everyone can only hit this thing once per turn. Unless Kaida has something else he would like to do, it is back to Cole.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Well, and while it might be fun to join in with the rest of the group with the beatings, I think it might be more useful for me to utilize. Hold on, wrong one. Here we go. Balm of the Summer Court. To give Alton 8 hit points and 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Alright, let's...
Well, I guess that's 9 plus 2 temporary hit points. It didn't roll the +1 for some reason on the second one.
That looks like it's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but about, I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could come in swinging and see if I can actually hit something with this Staff of the Swamps.
Yeah.
No, what do you mean 10 of 10 charges? I'm not trying to cast a charge. I'm trying to smack something upside the head.
You should just be able to uncheck the consume charges.
Ah, there we go.
Five solid points of damage.
Good grief. Like, barely connected and did 5 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty badass staff. I should start wielding it a little bit more often.
Kieran is going to stab the creature. And sneak attack against it. It is not dead yet. It does not like that Alton tried to smite it. And I'm trying to bite Alton again. Not like that, though. Alton.
Okay. Let's see. Let me check my inventory for something.
That should not have been added. Oops. No. There.
Okay. I'm gonna try the holy symbol of Ravenkind
Okay.
and hold vampires. I'll post it on info.
Yeah.
Uses one charge, and it makes a save. DC 15 Wisdom. On a failed save, it's paralyzed for a minute.
Let's see.
Is that how much of an action is that?
That'll be an action to do.
Okay.
Yeah, as an action, you can expend one charge.
Okay. Yeah. I see it. Yeah, I'll do it anyway.
I think that's a fail.
Yeah.
It is paralyzed. And with that last strike, it disappears into a cloud of mist and reforms unconscious on the slab behind her.
Now you have to have sex with it, Alton, and then that'll kill it.
No, wrong type of wood. You got it all wrong.
I thought any wood would work.
I pushes up his glasses and says, I'm fairly certain I read that in a book around here somewhere.
If you want to try, be my guest. Otherwise, I've got the stake here that we can use.
Oh, did that come from a female tree? If so, it would be a mistake.
She sighs as she drives the stake through the vampire.
and that's that.
Yeah, it's dead now. It won't come back.
That works on all vampires?
Typically.
Huh. Well, good news, Alton. You don't have to use your wood. Bad news. Outside of gameplay, I am really beat, guys. If you wouldn't mind, could we call it here?
That's fine with me. I slept all of like maybe 4 hours last night. So